You are listening to Bedtime Dreamy Tales. Please make sure you have smashed that like button and subscribe to our channel for new story. Story title, Old Rinkrank. Once upon a time in a kingdom rich in verdant valleys and towering mountains, there lived a wise and fair king who loved his only daughter, Princess Anneliese, more than the jewels in his crown. To protect her and ensure she married a man of courage and intellect, the king had a towering mountain made entirely of glass constructed within the heart of the kingdom. He then proclaimed to all, "Whoever can cross this mountain without falling shall have my daughter's hand in marriage." Many princes and brave men tried, but the slick, treacherous slopes defeated them all. Among the hopeful was a young man named Erik, a humble farmer's son, who harbored a quiet affection for the princess. He approached the king, seeking permission to attempt the perilous journey. The king agreed, saying, "Certainly, if you can cross the mountain, you may marry her." The princess, touched by Erik's sincerity and bravery, decided to accompany him. She believed that together, they could overcome any obstacle. As they set out, the villagers cheered, hopeful for the loving couple's success. Halfway up the glass mountain, tragedy struck. Anneliese slipped, and the mountain, as if alive, cracked open, swallowing her whole before sealing shut. Erik, in despair, cried out in anguish, his cries echoing off the mountainsides. The king, stricken with grief, ordered his men to dig through the mountain, but it was to no avail. The princess was trapped, and her exact location within the mountain remained a mystery. Deep within the mountain, Anneliese fell into a cavernous realm, lit by glowing crystals and vast enough to contain a village. Here, an old man with a long, white beard approached her. He introduced himself as Old Rinkrank and offered her a sinister bargain: serve him as a maid or perish in the depths of the mountain. With no other choice, Anneliese agreed. Each morning, Old Rinkrank would take out a ladder from a magic sack, climb to the mountain's peak to carry out mysterious tasks, and then remove the ladder to trap the princess below. Anneliese was forced to cook, clean, and perform menial tasks for the old man, who would return each evening with bags of gold and jewels, hinting at mysterious ventures above. Years passed, and the princess grew into a woman, known now to Old Rinkrank as Mansalora Dame. She called him Rinkrank Old Man, a name that echoed her disdain yet respect for his cunning. One day, when Rinkrank went out, presumably to a gathering of other mysterious beings like himself, Mansalora quickly finished her chores. She locked every door and window, leaving only a small window open for light. When Rinkrank returned, he found himself locked out and began to sing a strange, plaintive song, pleading for entrance with riddles about his 17 weary legs. But Mansalora was resolute, responding that all was in order, denying him entry. Frustrated, Rinkrank ran around the house, trying every entrance in vain. Upon spotting the open window, he tried to peer inside, pushing his long beard through first. Seizing the moment, Mansalora yanked a rope, slamming the window shut on his beard, trapping him. The old man cried in pain and begged for mercy, but Mansalora demanded the secret of the ladder. Reluctantly, Rinkrank revealed his hiding place. Armed with the ladder, she made her escape, climbing back to the place where she had once fallen. Emerging from the mountain, Mansalora returned to her father, who was overjoyed at her return. Together with Erik, who had never ceased to search for her, they opened the mountain, confronting Old Rinkrank and claiming his hoarded treasures. The king, in his wisdom and gratitude, decreed that Old Rinkrank face justice for his deceit. The treasures were used to enrich the kingdom, and the mountain was transformed into a monument of perseverance and love. Erik and Anneliese were married, their love strengthened by trials and separation. They ruled wisely and kindly, ensuring that their subjects lived in a realm where no one was above compassion and courage. And so, they lived happily ever after, their tale a testament to the power of love and resilience against all odds. If you like the story, please give this video a like. For more stories, go to bedtimedreamytales.com. See you in the next story.